Hi, I'm Sundie Ruppert. This is my husband, Brad.
Hi.
And we innovate sustainable and acoustically functional artwork that is created from the remnants we rescue from a friend who makes cowboy hats. We do figurative animals and we do abstracts as well.
I've been doing art, and Sundie has too, since we were, small kids. We used to work in corporate America, did art shows on the side, and basically 8 years ago we met Trent Johnson, who owns Greeley Hat Works, and I said, can you give me a tour of your hat shop? Because I had no idea how hats were made. So he's given us a tour, and in the back he had scraps of felt like this laying around in the back. And I said, what do you do with those? And he goes, they've been going to the landfill for over 100 years because it's a 100-year-old company. He's the fourth owner. He goes, but if you can use them, I'll start saving them for you. And played around with it, started coming up with some ideas. And, 8 years later, here we are.
Every piece we do goes back and forth between the two of us multiple times. We both work on every single piece, but we have very different separate jobs. We stay in our own lanes and we collaborate on things, but we don't do each other's job. And that is the secret to our success.
And a happy marriage.
And a happy marriage, right. For instance, we'll say, let's do a heron, or a client will ask us if we've ever done one. I will source multiple images that I then I always say I kind of Frankenstein them together, and I take different parts and pieces from different images and I create a drawing that then Brad takes that drawing and he enlarges it with an old school overhead projector and cuts everything out of wood. So every single one of our pieces has a multi-layered sub-sculpture of wood underneath of it. And then Brad starts cutting the felt. He cuts every single piece by hand and individually nails each piece down. I create the face pieces out of layers of metal that I hand paint, and they actually serve the purpose of covering up the last row of nails and then providing the heart and soul of every piece. So every single piece goes back and forth between the two of us multiple times before they're finished.
We always told our kids to look at things in a new way. And I guess that's what I ask people to do with this too. It's like, maybe we're teaching them to look for things that, for what they could be and not what they are.